So we are trying to identify the serious gaps within the national system change team. So we just want to make sure that all the perpetrators, people who actually cause harm, including who are actually from racially minoritized communities as well, they're being challenged and supported by Drive partnership or Drive interventions as well. It all started with research project by University of Suffolk and Hope Training and Consultancy as well. There was background research, evidence review, looking into the culture specific services as long as the generic services having access to those resources. And at the same time, we were trying to look into the workforce development as well. We had a lot of buy-in for organizations, consultations, and similarly, we had the literature review and the case audits as well. I think that was our understanding for this work, that we can develop that culture competence for like generic perpetrator services, but at the same times, role of buy-in for organizations to deliver or bring those very specific kind of experience to the table as well. The people who walk through those doors, they feel comfortable, but at the same time, we do understand the limitation on the buy-in for organization funding, that they always overstretched, and at the same time, like big organizations or white-led organizations, they have access to the funding. So I think that just addressing that issue at every single level would be helpful. I think we've been very mindful in terms of co-designing these pilots, that we're just making sure that we are developing with buy-in for organization, especially racially minoritized. We are asking them to take lead on it. We have two co-design groups. So there is one is leading on the South Asian community and one is leading on the Black African and Caribbean background. At the same time, we have the advisory group. So Drive doesn't sit kind of directly in that partnership. I think we're providing the platform to buy and force and just asking them, what do you think the ideal service would look like? And they would be delivering the service as well. But at the same time, I think we are pushing for like generic services like Drive sites having access to those resources as well. For example, having the culture competency toolkit. And just like recognizing that even with the delivery as well, there will be issues probably kind of affiliated with race, kind of religion and immigration as well. So those groups are for culture specific services, they're pretty independent, and we more kind of like being a facilitator, kind of saying that we are providing you that platform.